Hello is more proof that his only to is Allah is not the father of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. It's Satan. This is more proof. This is the Qur'an verses. This is the deception passages. Literal. And they cheated and deceived, and God cheated and deceived, and God is the best of the cheaters, deceivers. And this is in the Qur'an, the Arabic Bible. So when it says God is the deceiver, basically says literal, did they secure God's scheme, deceit, so no one trusts God's schemes, deceit, except the nation, the losers. I mean, does this sound like God? I think that it sounds like Satan. And when those who disbelieved, deceive, scheme at you to affirm you or kill you or bring you out, and they scheme, deceive, and Allah deceives, schemes, and Allah. As we see though, blatant, Allah is best of the deceiver's schemes. I mean, it says in the Qur'an, so basically, Allah is Satan. Can't pronounce word sorry if I can't pronounce this word, I don't speak Arabic. I'll just spell it, M-I-I-M, Kaf Ra, is constantly used when referring to Allah, equals to practice deceit or guile or circumvention, practice invasion or allusion to plot, to exercise art or craft or cunning, outward policy, practice straight. Now, that is not of God. This is of Satan. Why? This is why Israel, as we know, Islam are at war, because Satan hates Jews, hates them, and it says that. That's why you see terrorist groups going around killing, threatening to blow Jews up and everything, because Satan hates them. In the following Qur'an verses, Allah reveals to us that He is the best deceiver. This is in Arabic. Translation back. I'm sorry, I can't speak Arabic, sorry. So if I don't pronounce this right, I'm sorry. Wam Akro Allah. It's not reading that because I can't. That's obviously the Arabic. And they cheated and deceived, and God cheated and deceived, and God is the best of the cheaters and deceivers. So there you go in Qur'an. Basically, it's basically Satan's admitted who he is, and translate the deceiving, to make a person believe what is not true, delude, misled. That's what Satan's all about, to mislead people. As we know, he's the biggest deceiver. God doesn't deceive. Do you think God would deceive his own children? Yes, there's a Bible verse in the Bible where he will send people a strong delusion or illusion, but God would not. This is not what God's about. To be false, to betray, to while away time. So here we see that the Qur'an openly addresses Allah as a master deceiver who will use the same wicked tactics that others used against them. Now that we and the Qur'an can agree that Allah is a deceiver, we can now openly acknowledge that according to the Qur'an, Allah is indeed a deceiver. There you go. Allah is a deceiver because it is Satan. I mean, when you have this, the snake, as we know, the snake, and have people ever fallen know why it has a sword? It has a sword for a reason. It's a snake, serpent. It's a snake. It's Allah. This is Allah. Satan. The Qur'an is not the same as our Bible. Many people have been misled. As it says, Satan is the biggest deceiver. So let's compare the two more. However, this time let's add the new quality that we obtain here. Is the Hebrew God, loving, merciful, forgiving, omnipresent. Sorry, I can't pronounce that right. As you see, they're all the same. Truthful, deceptive. They're the two differences. Sorry. As you see, truthful. Truthful, deceptive. Hebrew God, Islamic God. Right at the bottom, deceptive. Right at the bottom, truthful. Now who's the true God here? Certainly isn't the Islamic God, is it? Please note that none of these here are based on the Holy Book, Bible, Qur'an about God. These are qualities that each God claims to have, yeah. The Hebrew God is truthful, and the Islamic God is deceptive because even it admits it in the Qur'an. The God's collusion. After lining up the qualities of God each, not only do we discover that these two beings are not the same, we also find that because Allah is a deceiver, that is controlling all of his other traits, presenting multiple unanswered questions regarding the value of his item. How could our loving God plan evil against mere mortals? How could a merciful God trick and deceive mankind? How could a God judge the earth for evil if he himself displays signs of evil? Well, the answer to the last one is God didn't create evil. We've got ourselves to blame. We've got no excuse. Evil's nothing to do with God. We had free will. As we know, in the days of Noah, people didn't listen. They turned away to their own desires. As it said, they were told And they said, no, we're going to go out and rape people and kill and stab people and murder people. And then God said, right, I've had enough. Wipe them out. Now, if God was evil, do you think he would wipe out evil? The very fact that Allah is a deceiver amidst the passages where he is said to be loving, merciful and forgiving. If Allah says that he is loving and merciful, how can we believe Allah if he is also deceptive? This is where many people get confused. They they think this is how Satan does it. As we know, he portrays himself as God. He portrays people. He portrays himself as the true Father. He's not. They will mock God and pretend that he's God to deceive many. You gotta listen to God. This is why God said Satan is the biggest deceiver, the deceptive. He is the father of lies. God, the father of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, is not the same person as Allah. It's not the same person. You can clearly see that it's Satan. This is the schemes of Satan. And I've done a lot of research on this. I've held this back for about a year because I knew all this research would never done it because it wasn't important at the time. If Allah says that he is loving and merciful, how can we believe Allah equals deceiver? Qur'an 3:34. So now that we can clearly see that the two are not the same. Yes, you can cross all these out because Islamic God, not loving, as we know, kill people in my name, killing children, chopping people's heads off. You can cross loving out. Merciful means mercy, showing mercy on people. I think cutting people's heads off and wanting people to kill people in the name of Allah, there's no mercy. Forgiving, I don't think there's any forgiveness. The Satan doesn't forgive. As it says, he uses the schemes against the enemies by taking his root character's deception and finding the biblical parallels. Who is Allah? The Islamic God called the greatest deceiver. The Bible too also mentions the great deceiver. This is why you should read the Bible. If you read the Bible, you will know. If you read, you've got to make sure you know everything about. Obviously, as Christians, we're not going to know everything. You got to read these certain verses so you don't get tricked by this stuff. Because, look at Islam, they got fooled, they're being fooled. As many of them believe that Allah is God, and it's not. It is not God. God would not say, go out and kill people in my name. God, because it clearly says in the Bible, if you kill someone, you are damned to go to hell. Because you've took somebody's life. Here's with Revelation, the Bible, the Christian Bible. Revelation And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and then them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. So we basically know now who the Antichrist will be when he comes. He will be in the Islamic. It'll either be the Islamic or the Jewish, because it's either them two, because it says, because they're the main two connections. The one trait that is truthful about Allah is also considering to the beast, also known as the biblical Satan. The fallen angel known as Lucifer, Satan. The branches of Islam. Muslims are broken into many different groups, but the two main factions are Sunni and Muslim. See, I really don't understand this because I'm not Arabic, so one thing that I would like to go on record and say is that there are many peace-loving Muslims on the planet who are indeed kind and loving. Yes, very true. Anyone that thinks Muslims want to go out and all Muslims want to go out and kill people, you're just being ignorant and racist. Because not all Muslims want to go out and murder people. But some are loving and kind people, just like us. That's the main thing, that Satan created racism just because of the colour of someone's skin or the race they are. As God said, it doesn't matter what race people are, we're all the same. Unfortunately, because there are over 1.6 billion, well, there's more than that on the planet, even a small fraction of this one can equate to 70 million people who are in support of Islam radical. As we know, many of them have been brainwashed to worshipping this. This is basically the box. It's the curse. The curse, basically the curse that Jesus Christ took on. This is the curse of basically Satan. For those unaware, radical Islam is the portion of Muslims who kill and behead infidels who don't believe the same as they do in regards to Allah and religion. Behead those who insult Islam, and while doing such they show Allah Akbar, which translates to God is great. Well, I don't think Satan is great. I don't think anybody, God will want you going out and beheading people and raping people and murdering them. And the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So with our new knowledge we can see that this great deceiver is none other than the biblical Satan. And there we go, praise the Lord.